What Really Happened to Jill Scott? Scott was born on April 4, 1972, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She grew up an only child in a North Philadelphia neighborhood, raised by her mother, Joyce Scott, and grandmother. She recalls a happy childhood and was very much a loved child. Scott was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. After graduating from the Philadelphia High School for Girls, Scott attended Temple University. While working 2 jobs, she studied secondary education. She planned to become a high school English teacher. However, after 3 years of study and then serving as a teacher's aide, Scott became disillusioned with a teaching career, and she dropped out of college. Scott began her performing career as a spoken word artist, appearing at live poetry readings to perform her work. She was eventually discovered by Amir Questlove Thompson of The Roots. Questlove invited her to join the band in the studio. The collaboration resulted in a co-writing credit for Scott on the song, You Got Me. In 2000, Erykah Badu and The Roots won a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group for You Got Me, and Scott debuted as an artist during a Roots live show, singing as original artist-singer of the song. Subsequently, Scott collaborated with Eric Benet, Will Smith, and Common, and broadened her performing experience by touring Canada in a production of the Broadway musical Rent. Scott was the first artist signed to Steve McKeever's Hidden Beach Recordings label. Her debut album, Who Is Jill Scott? Words and Sounds Volume 1 was released in 2000. She experienced some notice and chart success with the single A Long Walk, eventually earning a Grammy nomination in early 2003 for Best Female Vocal Performance. Scott lost that award, but won a 2005 Grammy for Best Urban, Alternative R&B Performance for Cross My Mind. The live album, Experience, Jill Scott 826, was released in November 2001. Scott's second full-length album, Beautifully Human, Words and Sounds Volume 2, followed in 2004. Scott continues to write poetry. A compilation volume of her poems, The Moments, The Minutes, The Hours, was published and released by St. Martin's Press in April 2005. In early 2007, Scott was featured on the George Benson and Al Jarreau collaboration single God Bless the Child, which earned Scott her second Grammy Award, Best Traditional R&B Vocal Performance, at the 2007 Grammy Awards ceremony. In 2006, Scott was prominently featured on hip-hop artist Lupe Fiasco's single Daydreaming, which won a 2008 Grammy for Best Urban, Alternative Performance and also appeared on a new Scott collection called Collaborations on January 30, 2007. The Collaborations collection served as an appetizer for her next studio album, The Real Thing, Words and Sounds Volume 3, released September 25, 2007. A clip of the title track was released on a bonus disc from Hidden Beach Records and included with collaborations. The lead single Hate on Me gained airplay in May 2007 with a video released in mid-July. In advance of the album's release, Hidden Beach released a 17-minute album sampler through their forums. Interspersed between the dozen songs previewed on the sampler was a personal explanation from Jill for the inspiration behind some of her songs. In 2008, Scott released her second live album, Live in Paris Plus, which consists of 8 songs recorded during her set list of the Big Beautiful Tour in Europe. The bonus DVD contains the same concert, plus some live cuts from The Real Thing, Words and Sounds Volume 3. In the same year, Whenever You're Around, a single from The Real Thing, which features George Duke, was a moderate hit on urban radio. Early in 2010, Scott was sued by Hidden Beach Records for leaving halfway through her 6-album contract and owing millions of dollars in damages. The label's founder, Steve McKeever, claimed that he helped launch Scott's career and nurtured her into a Grammy-winning singer-songwriter, but was unceremoniously dumped in October after a 10-year-plus relationship. Scott, however, countersued that claim. To offset the damages, Hidden Beach planned to release several compilation albums consisting of previously unreleased material by Scott. The first album in this series was the original Jill Scott from the Vault, Volume 1. Previously titled Just Before Dawn, the album was asked to be paused by Scott so that fans would not get confused with the new material she was releasing entitled The Light of the Sun, being released under a distribution deal that Scott and Warner Brothers signed in early 2011. The Light of the Sun officially began production in 2010. Scott gave fans a preview of the music on her 18-city venue, a co-headlining tour with R&B singer Maxwell, and Jill Scott. The tour. Her first feature film appearances occurred in 2007 when Scott appeared in Hound Dog and in Tyler Perry's movie, Why Did I Get Married? In 2008, Scott appeared as Precious Remotsway in Anthony Minghella's film adaptation of Alexander McCall Smith's series of books The No. 1 Ladies Detective Agency, playing a detective. In 2010, she provided the voice of Storm of the X-Men on the BET series Black Panther. On March 24, 2010, she guest-starred in an episode of Law & Order, Special Victims Unit. She reprised her role as Sheila in Why Did I Get Married Too? The movie was shot in August 2009 and received an April 2, 2010 release. That same year, Scott starred in the Lifetime movie Sins of the Mother as Nona, an alcoholic mother confronted by her estranged daughter whom she neglected. At the 42nd NAACP Image Awards, Scott was awarded Outstanding Actress in a Television Movie, Miniseries, or Dramatic Special for her role in Sins of the Mother. Since 2018, Scott's played a recurring role in the CW's Black Lightning as villain Lady Eve, a ruler of a criminal empire and foe of the superhero, Black Lightning. In 2019, Scott starred in First Wives Club, a TV adaptation of the 1996 comedy about three divorced wives who share a common past. Scott and their long-term boyfriend Lizelle Williams, a graphic artist, and DJ, married in 2001 in a private Hawaiian ceremony during a vacation. The couple dated for 7 years before they wed. On June 25, 2016, Scott married their long-term boyfriend Mike Dobson in a private ceremony. In 2017, after 15 months of marriage, she filed for divorce from Dobson.